The great danger of arguing with people is this. Argument can become like a struggle. You argue with your wife, it's a struggle. It's a mental struggle. You have to think of something more clever than what she said or what he said to win that argument. That's not your calling. We are called to peace. And it says here in Ephesians 6 and verse 12. Remember this verse all your life because it's helped me tremendously. Our struggle is not against human beings. Did you hear that? Never struggle with a human being in words or with physical. I know physically you won't go fighting with people. Don't fight with words also. Let them think they have won the argument. Don't be like a child who says, no, I must win this argument. No. Let him think he has won. Let him think you're the devil himself. They called Jesus Beelzebul, the devil. What did he do? You know what he did? He did not keep quiet. He said, you're forgiven. When they accused him falsely, he kept quiet. But when they called him a devil, he said something. He said, you're forgiven. Read in Matthew 12. Forgive. Forgive even if they call you the devil, forgive. Jesus said, if they call the head of the house Beelzebul, how much more they will call members of his family. Are you a member of his family? They'll call you worse names than Beelzebul. Yeah, I've been called worse names than that. From the time I started preaching on the streets, people call me all the names. I say, okay, it's a privilege to belong to the household of the Lord. But we don't fight with them. Our struggle is not with flesh and blood, Ephesians 6:12. Because we have to concentrate all our energy, verse 12, to fight against evil rulers and powers in the heavenly places. The world forces of darkness, spiritual forces of wickedness. They never did that in the Old Testament. Nobody, not even Elijah or Moses, fought against these heavenly powers, satanic powers. They were fighting the Ammonites and Moabites and Amorites and so many ites there were. They fought against them and they, oh, Lord, help me to overcome this enemy and that enemy and the enemy, the Assyrians and the Babylonians. They were fighting always with human beings. That is old covenant. Don't get back to the old covenant. Today our fight is against evil forces in the heavenlies. Do you know that there are demons in the heavenlies? God dwells in the third heaven. What we see around us, we call this universe, is the first heaven. Between this first heaven and the third heaven, there is a second heaven. That's where the demons are. The demons were cast out from God's presence in the third heaven to the second heaven. They're there. They're not in hell. No demon is in hell. They'll be in the lake of fire finally, but right now they are there. That's why they're called evil forces in the heavenlies, and that's why they attack us. That's why it's so difficult to break through, to pray to God, because there's this second heaven with all these demonic forces. That's why we got to persist in prayer. That's why it's not easy to pray. It's easy to do something on this earth, but not easy to get through there. Why has God allowed it to be there? So that it becomes strong. When you go to a gymnasium where they do exercise, every instrument there is something that will test your muscle, hands, legs, everything is tough. God has made it tough so that we become strong. I mean, in the gym, if they kept little things that any child can lift up, you won't get any muscle. Will you? If you get the little books there you pick up and that's exercise, then you're not going to get any muscle with that. There's tough things there in the gym that will strengthen your muscle. God's made your prayer life tough. You become strong. And if you don't pray that type of prayer, you'll never become strong. You won't be able to help your children. You won't be able to help your family. So fight the battle. But if you want to fight this battle against these evil forces who are hindering you, you have to make one decision. I will not fight with human beings. I will never fight with my wife. I will never fight with my husband. I will not fight with my neighbor. I will not fight with anybody. I will fight only with Satan. And many times the Lord has told me when people have tried to irritate me and try to get me into a fight, avoid it. Keep your strength to fight against demons. And I've done that. And what is the result? Let me give you my testimony. I have never seen till today a single demon-possessed person where the demon did not go out when commanded in the name of Jesus Christ to get out. And I've never had to speak to a demon-possessed person twice. Every demon that has been cast out in my ministry, in my life, with one command, in the name of Jesus Christ, get out. And they don't even take 5 seconds to go. And the Lord said, you get into battle with human beings, you'll never be able to do that. You'll be arguing with human beings and getting the victory with them, trying to prove that you're right and they're wrong. Forget it. People have come to my house to argue with me about different things. I say, no. Even about the Bible, I say, listen, if you want to know the reason why we teach something, I'm willing to explain it to you. But if your whole aim is to argue and prove that I'm wrong, brother, please believe what you like. I don't believe in argument. I want to live in love. I'm willing to explain anything. I'm willing to sit 2 hours and explain it to you. But I will not struggle with flesh and blood. I want to recommend that to you. You'll have power over Satan coming into your home, attacking your children, even if, apart from demon possession, even attacking your home in so many ways. The devil's attacking all of our homes. Did you know that? Sure. If you're the more wholehearted you are, the more he will send senior devils to attack you. The devil attacks every Christian home. Everybody who comes to CFC seeking to live a godly person, the devil will attack you. That is, God's permitted it so that you become godly. So we're going to face battle in the days to come. And you're going to be an overcomer. That's your faith. I'm going to be an overcomer. I'm just telling you how to overcome. Stop fighting with human beings. Our struggle is never against flesh and blood. You'll be tremendously tempted to win an argument. Brother, don't win an argument with human beings and make the devil overcome you.